Alright, so my name is Marcelo and I will be doing the second negative reconstruction. Firstly, I will cover how the cops are here to protect. Secondly, how we are leading the death of officers on civilians but aren't really unsuccessful. And lastly, how North California has more killings of police civilians than SoCal when looking at the amount of people living in that certain area. So, cops are here to protect not only others, but themselves as well. The lives that are at hand are the ones that are more important, and their lives are definitely at hand every time they roll up to any situation that is going on. Once they get a call in, whatever that call is, that's the way that they're going to react to it, no matter how or who they see at the moment that they react. It was said by the affirmative side that California alone has 144 people that were killed by police. Those lives were definitely significant to some, but in reality, in the big picture, it's not as bad as you think, as there was 8,000 people that were arrested in that same year. Only those 144 were killed out of the 8,000 arrested that year, and that gives the police about a 98.2 success rate that they did not have to shoot in any of those arrests. Maybe those 144 were the people that lashed out, that didn't want to listen to what was going on, that reacted poorly to that situation. And lastly, it was also stated that out of those 144 deaths that were at the hands of the police, over half were in SoCal, the number being 79. 15.8 million people live in North California, while 23.8 million is the population of Southern California. By doing simple math, 54% were killed in SoCal, 44% were killed in SoCal, while 54% were killed in North California, while 66% were killed in Southern California. But in reality, we have a lot more high populated areas than North California, most definitely. We have two of the biggest cities in the entire nation, one being Los Angeles, and the second one being Los Angeles, which is second in the entire nation, and then San Diego being the seventh in all of the nation as well. And that is according to blog.upac.com. And then what was stated over there by the affirmative, that we do have nearly half of the manpower as most other departments across the nation. Maybe most of our shootings and those kind of things happen because we are so understaffed, that we have to prove ourselves that we have, that we are willing to take action on things that have been done. There was survey taken that was said that 18% have little to no faith in the police department. That has much more to do with the way that media portrays the officers than the actual reality of things. Back in the day, it was much different than it is now. It's said to be that there's more crime. I think it's more that there is more ways to capture the crime. Everyone has a phone in their pocket. Any moment they see something, they can record it and it's posted. It's worldwide in a matter of seconds, at least nationwide for sure. There was 89 shootings. We had to take action on things that were happening. The police force had to take action on these. I'm not part of it. 89 shootings were taken, and the police force had to be, they had to be quick on their feet and do what they thought was right. According to CNN, it said that it's not that we have, actually take it back a step. We are more understaffed in this police department than most other police departments in high populated areas, but we are not less understaffed than we have been before. Before, we have had less people than we do now. So if anything, it's not that we have more shooting, it's that we have more coverage. We are the ones that, our police department has been able to cover more area. They have been able to do more than before. We are definitely a lot less than other areas, but if we even had more coverage, then we'd be able to, there will be more shootings, there will be more people stopped as well. Thank you.